Hi, we are from 1D. Today we're going to present about imageability on Jalan Tunku Abdul Rahman, or commonly known as Jalan Ta.
Welcome to the story of Jalan Tunku Abdul Rahman, one of Kuala Lumpur's most iconic and historical street. Jalan Tunku Abdul Rahman, or Jalan Ta, was once the main commercial street in Kuala Lumpur. Originally known as Batu Road, it was named after the stone quarries nearby and famous for its rows of shophouses with colonial antique facades. Later, the road was renamed in honor of Malaysia's first Prime Minister, Tunku Abdul Rahman, marking a new era in the city's evolution. Strategically located in the heart of Kuala Lumpur, Jalan Ta runs parallel to Merdeka Square and Chowkit. It's the city's longest road line with preserved pre-war shophouses on both sides, making it a bustling heritage street today. Jalan Ta is remembered for legendary landmarks such as Coliseum Cafe and the Globe Silk Store. This vibrant street became a retail hub offering fabrics, clothing, food, souvenirs, and more, a shopper's paradise for both local and tourists. Between 1819 and 1619, Jalan Ta was already known for its shopping charm. It was named after the Tunku Abdul Rahman following Malaysia's first independence. People from neighboring towns would flock here for its unique village-like atmosphere and variety of goods. During the 1990s, the street evolved but maintained its nostalgic character. Older generations still call it Batu Road, while newer generation embrace it as Jalan Ta. It remained a retail heaven, known especially for traditional clothing and festive shopping. From 2000 onwards, Jalan Ta saw more modern development, featuring post-war building and structured retail spaces. Despite urban changes, the area continues to reflect a unique blend of the past and present, with textile stores, food outlets, and deep-rooted cultural identity. Whether you are walking through its preserved shophouses or driving into its colorful market culture, Jalan Tunku Abdul Rahman stands as a testament to Kuala Lumpur's vibrant history and evolving identity. Next, we'll take you on a journey through some of the most iconic landmarks that define the heart of Malaysia's capital. Our journey begins at the National Mosque of Malaysia, with its majestic blue umbrella-like dome and striking 73-meter minaret is a powerful symbol of the country's Islamic heritage and architectural innovation. Next, we travel to the Sultan Abdul Samad building, a historical gem built in 1897, once the seat of British colonial administration. It now stands proudly as a symbol of Malaysian independence and resilience. Standing tall at 421 meters, KL Tower offers a breathtaking panoramic view of the city. It's more than just a telecommunication hub. It's a beacon of Malaysian urban progress. Rising majestically into the skyline is Merdeka 118, the second tallest building in the world. Its design honors Malaysian culture while symbolizing the nation's tourist ambition. And of course, the iconic Petronas Twin Towers. Once the tallest building in the world, these twin marvels represent Kuala Lumpur's role on the global stage. Each one of these major landmarks tells us a unique story. Together, they weave the cultural and historical fabric of Kuala Lumpur. Now, let's explore some of the city's hidden gems, the minor landmarks that offer deep cultural insights and community connection. Nestled in the heart of Chinatown, Guandi Temple is a sacred site of deep meaning. It's a spiritual sanctuary for locals and a symbol of cultural continuity. Just step away is Chinatown, buzzing with life. From traditional medicine shops to bustling street markets, it's a celebration of Kuala Lumpur's Chinese heritage. Bank Negara Malaysia, the nation's central bank, not only oversees the economy but also embodies national pride with a striking modernist design and administrative significance. Finally, Masjid Kampung Baru, a key spiritual anchor for the local Muslim community, especially during prayer and Ramadan. From towering skyscrapers to sacred temples, each landmark reflects a different facet of Kuala Lumpur, a city where history, faith, and progress unite.
Hi, my name is Irina Natasha binti Badru Syam. Today I will be presenting my imageability study for the subject LAN250 urban design. The focus of this study is one of the key elements of urban imageability, which is path at Jalan Tunku Abdul Rahman. This project aims to analyze how paths contribute to the urban image, guiding people movement and shaping their experience of the city. So the first one, on the top right, we have the legend. I categorize the paths into two types, which is major path, I'm highlighted in red, and minor path, shown in blue. Next to the legend is a location map that marks the study paths across Kuala Lumpur, showing their spatial distribution and relevance to the urban structure. Moving to the middle section, you see the major path analysis. I highlight three major roads, including prominent ones like Jalan Sultan Ismail, Jalan Ampang, Jalan Tunku Abdul Rahman, and Jalan Tun Razak. Each one has different role and image. The first one, we have Jalan Sultan Ismail, a busy commercial road with hotel, malls, and the monorail, great for orientation and city life. Jalan Ampang, a mix of embassy's office and KLCC, it blends old and new city character. Jalan Tunku Abdul Rahman, the focus of this study, it is historical shopping street with strong cultural identity and pedestrian activity. Jalan Parliament, surrounded by green area and national building like the Parliament, calm and formal. Jalan Tun Razak, a ring road for fast traffic, not very walkable but important for city navigation. Jalan Sultan Salahuddin, quiet, near monument and nature, and more ceremonial in field. The next one is Jalan Raja Chulan, connects office and nightlife areas, mid-rise building and moderate activity. Chowkit, a lively market street, strong smell, sound and local culture make it highly memorable. Jalan Tun Ismail, line with government office and shady trees, neat and orderly. Jalan Raja, near Dataran Merdeka and colonial buildings, and a national symbol and historical park. Jalan Raja Laut, run next to Jalan Tah, a busy working street with bank and office. Jalan Raja Muda Abdul Aziz goes through Kampung Baru, shows the traditional side of the city, contrasting with nervy skyscrapers. And the last one, Jalan Sheikh, a connector road with formal, quiet character, mostly administrative buildings. Each path has a unique image, and from commercial to cultural, fast to walkable, together they help people navigate, remember and connect with the city.
Assalamualaikum. Now I will share the minor of this Osmani road, line and walkway that give Kuala Lumpur's local car. They are more walkable, clean and culturally rich. There are 15 main minor paths in this study. Number 1, Taman Tunggu Train. For which train enter the city, peaceful, clean and perfect for walking or jogging. Number 2, Pekana Botanical Garden. Screening path with lake and tropical plant. Green for recreational. Number 3, Jalan Mayang, short street window shop and cafe named KLCC, active and workable. Number 4, KL Tower Path, lead uphill to KL Tower, quiet, clean, with city view. Number 5, Masjid Indian, busy shopping line with the text line, tactile and food, full of Indian culture. Number 6, Dan Wangi, good line between block, has local cafe and train access. Number 7, Kampung Baru, traditional Malay village street, strong local identity and food. Number 8, Chongkit Street, market line with window and food stall, rich local flavor. Number 9, Jalan Kutwa, simple path as by local, quick and functional. Number 10, Jangkar Tukul Hill, hilly path with quick city view, ideal for the jogging and photo. Number 11, Butterfly Bike Path, shaded path and inside the path, calm and filled with butterfly. Number 12, Mahamudu Access Path, service line for the park as for the short, quick walk. Number 13, Jalan Titiwangsa, parkside path of walking, biking, friendly. Number 14, Jalan Gintli, a quick resident street mostly for the local access. These minor paths may be small, but they are important. They help people more safely and comfortable after away from traffic. They also support daily life from walking to the park, shopping at local market, and enjoying nature. To the right, there's a guide box explaining what the path represents in the city and the road that people use to navigate it and mentally intimate this surrounding. The conclusion summarizes that paths are dominant element people observe and us to move to society, and they can be categorized into major, minor type, each offering different imageability experience. At the bottom is also a spiritual cat showing the character of the path, whether they are active, passive or sensational, to demonstrate how different us affect them role in the city.
Moving on to this slide, I will be presenting the key urban elements, which is districts and edges, that shape the visual identity and human experience in Kuala Lumpur. As we refer to the colored map at the top, we can see how Kuala Lumpur is divided into different urban districts, where each represented by a distinct color to show its unique character and function in the city. For example, the religious districts has Masjid Jami' and give a spiritual and historic feeling, while the government districts shows national authority with formal buildings and green spaces. The commercial area like Sogo is busy and full of shopping. Cultural spots like Central Market are colorful, walkable and rich in heritage. Recreational and residential areas bring calm and greenery to the city. Now looking at the edges, these are the boundaries that help people move and understand spaces. Natural edges like the Kelang and Gombak rivers create peaceful borders between nature and buildings. Meanwhile, artificial edges like shop fronts and walkways on Jalan Tuanku Abdul Rahman guide people safely and make the area lively with stalls and signs. Together, these districts and edges make the city more organized, attractive and easier to explore.
Hi, my name is Nur Adina Johan. I'm going to present the notes along Jalan Tunku Abdul Rahman. This study highlights key gathering points based on commercial activity, cultural value, transportation links, and user density. So, based on our site analysis and mapping, we've categorized the nodes into 5 main types: major nodes, minor nodes, seasonal nodes, public transport nodes, and heritage and cultural nodes. Each category is represented on the map using different symbols and color as shown in the legend. For the major nodes, commercial, some of the strongest commercial nodes in this area is Sogo Kuala Lumpur, Pertama Complex, Quill Mall, and Suria KLCC. These nodes attract high footfall due to shopping, dining, and tourism activity. For example, Sogo is always packed on weekends, especially during sales or festive seasons. This area contributes heavily to the economic pulse of the city. For the nodes like Dataran Merdeka, Masjid Jami' Chokit, and Bangunan Sultan Abdul Samad stand out for their historical and cultural value. These are the major nodes for the heritage and cultural. These areas are iconic to KL identity. For instance, Dataran Merdeka is a symbolic space for national events like Independence Day and attract tourists, joggers and families, especially on weekends. Public transportation nodes. For the public transportation nodes, it is essential in keeping the city connected. The key examples are Masjid Jami LRT, Bandaraya LRT and KL Monorail Station. Masjid Jami is a vital interchange that links the Kelana Jaya and Ampang or Sri Petaling lines, making it one of the busiest transport hubs in the city. Due to its strategic location, it connects commuters directly to major destinations like KL Central, Pasar Seni and other key nodes. During peak hours, train runs every 2 to 4 minutes, showing how crucial this node is for daily movement in the city. For the seasonal nodes become active depending on event or time of year. These include KLCC Park, River of Life, Kampung Baru and Central Market. For example, KLCC Park become lively during school holiday or weekends, especially during the 7:30 p.m. fountain show. This place may not have constant activity, but they are important for public enjoyment and city vibrancy during certain periods. For minor nodes are still meaningful but serve minorized or localized function. For examples, the Jalan Masjid India and Museum Bank Negara. For instance, Jalan Masjid India gets crowded around lunchtime and become extremely busy during festive season, especially for cultural shopping like Raya preparation. Outside this time, activity levels tend to be medium or low. Wrap up, the nodes along Jalan Tunku Abdul Rahman illustrate a mix of use for the commercial, cultural, seasonal and transportation related. Each major contributes different. For major nodes, it shapes the economic and urban identity. For the cultural and heritage nodes, it holds memory and meaning. For transport nodes, it ensures accessibility and flow. For the seasonal nodes, minor nodes support everyday routine and special events. This is the top nodes in different aspects that we found based on our research. Each one was chosen by looking at things like user population, connectivity and how active the area is. The goal here is to highlight the key example from each category of nodes so we can focus on the most important place instead of looking too many area and losing track of the data. We found that major nodes for the commercial, it focus on Surya KLC. For the heritage and cultural nodes, it focus on the Dataran Merdeka. For the public transportation, the busiest station is a Masjid Jami LRT station. For the seasonal nodes, up the KLCC Park, and for the minor nodes, it focusing on the Jalan Masjid India. Through this imageability study, we stack and compare multiple maps, path, edges, nodes, district and landmark to observe where this element overlap. Because of this overlapping, we managed to highlight 5 key areas that best represent the overall image and identity of Jalan Tunku Abdul Rahman. Firstly, Dataran Merdeka. This area stand out as a district landmark, nodes, paths and age. It formed by historical building and used for national events blending civic, cultural and recreational function. It's basically one of the strongest symbols of Kuala Lumpur. Second, Masjid Jami and River of Life. It functions as a landmark, nodes, age, path and district. The convergence of the Gombak and Klang River here together with the most heritage value creates a strong sense of place that reflect the religious and historical character of the city. Then, the iconic Jalan Tunku Abdul Rahman itself. It acts as a path, district, landmark and nodes. This street is constantly active with the commercial life and its rows of heritage building made it strong connectors and symbol of KL urban texture. Fourth is Kampung Baru, a district, each node, path and landmark all in one. It's a traditional Malay village surrounded by modern skyscraper. The identity, street pattern and cultural landmark here create a unique contrast that's still deeply rooted in the city heritage. And lastly, we have KLCC, known for the Petronas Twin Towers. This area is clearly a landmark node, district, path and age. It defines the modern image of Kuala Lumpur, integrating commercial space, green areas and cultural attraction. All these 5 areas stand out because they're not just visually significant. They carry multiple urban elements that shape how people navigate, remember and experience the city.